Welcome back, trainers, and the time has come. Let's go ahead and take a look at Obstagoon in the Ultra League to see how well it does perform, and I'm going to tell you right now, and as you can see from the title, I went 5-0 with this team, and, well, Obstagoon is looking mighty nice. Now, compared to Berserker and Obstagoon, which one would I recommend you invest in? From the performance that I've seen here for the Ultra League, I'm going to have to go with Obstagoon, guys. It's just fantastic. Berserker is magnificent. I don't want to make it seem like it's not great because personally, I like that one a lot. You guys know that. We've been talking about these two Pokemon and I've been really interested in the Berserker. But this one just seems to find more usability with the moves. It does have Counter, Night Slash, and Cross Chop. Looking magnificent. We're going to be pairing it up with Cresselia as well as Giratina for the entirety of this video here. We're going to take a look at the 5-0 and then an extra battle. I wanted to throw more in here, but we'll just take a look at those in another video. So hopping right into this, I'm going to be leading with Obstagoon for the entirety of this video here. And I will have my IVs and show you what rank it is going to be as well as the #1 rank. And then taking a look at Pvpoke to see what moves you're going to want as well as the good matchups for Obstagoon. So they're going to be swapping. We're going to be going into our Giratina here up against the Swampert and, you know, do the thing here. So mine is going to be ranked at 192 with 12, 12, 14. So I'm going to be definitely winning the mirror matches against another Obstagoon if they do have lower attack, obviously, which is going to put us at an advantage so we can get off that super effective cross chop damage. We're going to be taking quite significant damage from fighting types being dark and normal, and we also do not like the Fairy users. So this team is going to be vulnerable to charm users as well because of the Obstagoon as well as the Giratina here. May switch it up in the future. Well, I'm definitely going to switch it up. But for now, we're just going to roll with it. So we're up against this Charizard. They're going to go Blast Burn. Let that go through. They're bringing in their own Cresselia here. And we are down a shield. Now, what we want to do is, well, obviously, everybody wants this. But let's get the attack drop. And we got it, man. That is magnificent. Let's go. Fantastic. And they're hitting us with theirs. Our attack stayed the same here. And we're able to get to another Moonblast. Can we drop the attack again, folks? Can we? No, not this time. That's fine. At least we got it once in there. And at the shield disadvantage, that's going to be great. Going to be swapping into Obstagoon and going for the charge move immediately, that Night Slash. And we can also raise our attack. There's a chance of that happening when using Night Slash, which is just going to help us that much more. So they did drop our attack there. They did swap into the Charizard to catch this. Very nice. Wasting our energy there. They're bringing back the Cresselia. And at this point, we're going to probably shield up so we can get to another charge move here. So Cross Chop and Night Slash, both of them are going to basically take the same energy, so there's no real need to bait or anything. Just go for the Night Slash so you could potentially raise your attack there. Going for that Moonblast, and they're going to be able to get to theirs here. This is, yeah, going to KO, which is fine. Going to go back in here with Obstagoon and hope we can farm down. I didn't want to take the risk, so we just went ahead and went with the Night Slash here. And then we're going to be taking the win. Fantastic. All right, moving it on to the next battle here. Oh, somebody backed out, looks like. So we're just going to go ahead and search again. Yeah, I get that a lot. A lot of people just don't want to battle me because, you know, I'm horrible, right? I don't really know how to play this game. People don't want to go up against a scrub like me or my poor score, right? But soon that's going to change. If you haven't heard, soon we're not going to be able to see people's score or rank after rank 7, so you can't have that whole cherry picking, sniping nonsense going on, right? I know everybody has their own opinions. Oh, well, I want to battle people that are better than that score. Anyways, I'm not going to go down that road. Otherwise, I'm going to probably start hurting elitist feelings here. Anyways, going into the Cresselia. And we're in a great matchup up against this Poliwrath here. There's really nothing they can do. And at this point, what we're going to do is just gain a ton of energy. So we have some left over after we do hit this Moonblast here. But the thing is, Moonblast is not going to KO. I could go for Future Sight. Probably would have been a better option. Not likely for somebody to shield up their Poliwrath. Now, I think, let's see if we're going to be able to farm down. I think that's a bit ambitious here. And we're going to let this one go through just... yeah, holding on to the very end here, and yeah, we're farming it down. Okay, looks great. They're going to be bringing in that Mewtwo again. We're just going to go for that Moonblast here. And we get the attack drop, and we actually had another Moonblast ready to go. I decided to just let it go since we did drop the attack already. We're going to go ahead and preserve that shield, seeing that we're looking fantastic with our Pokemon in the back. They do have a Charm User, so this is not looking great. Let's see if I'm going to be able to maneuver around this. Well, obviously I am, since I went 5-0. Bringing in the Obstagoon and going for the Night Slash immediately here. It's not going to be very effective, so we are really in a jam here. We're able to actually bring up our attack, and going for another one here, doing not that much, and they take us down. So at this point, this is fine. We still have a shield, so what we're going to do is shield this up simply, farm them down with Dragon Breath. They still have a shield, so what's it going to be? Well, that Mewtwo is sitting at very low health. They did preserve that shield for the very late game, but unfortunately the Dragon Breath is going to be able to help us take the win. And good game. Moving it on to the next one here, we're met with a Swampert again, so we're going to go ahead and build up a bit of energy and then swap into our Cresselia. If you're thinking, well, why not swap into Giratina? Because take a look at the muck there. Well, it's not a good situation for the Cresselia either, but the thing is, we're going to be able to potentially lower the attack, and there we go, bingo. If that happens, you're going to be looking real good. Put a smile on your face here, so they're going to be hitting us with that super effective damage, but it's not really doing too much anymore because we did lower the attack. Can we do it again? We lowered their attack again. This is looking even better now. So we're not going to use a shield, just going to let these go through here. And getting to another Moonblast, let's see if they decide to shield up. Don't think you should at this point. No, they're going to let that go through. Still 2 shields on both ends here. Let's see what they have. And that's an Articuno there. So let's see what we can do with this. Obstagoon is going to be able to do good damage up against it with counter. Going to go ahead and bring it in immediately and going for the Night Slash. They're going to be using a shield here. I think it's going to be wise for me to do the same, or actually let it go through. Okay. Alright, well, I trust myself in the moment, so let's see. We're going to be letting that Hydro Cannon go through. Alright, so what I want to do at this point is I knew the Articuno was low enough for me to take it out with my Giratina, so we're going to go in here with our Cresselia, go for that Moonblast, and since we're going to be able to resist those Hydro Cannons here, unless they do go for Earthquake, I think we decide to shield this one up, and look at that, really good call there, and we're looking great. So what we're going to do is go ahead and take out that Swampert, and we should have some energy left over, but they're deciding to switch into their Articuno immediately. We're going to be shielding this up, and at this point, Dragon Breaths are going to be able to take it out. Farming a little bit more, and we're going to go for that Dragon Claw here. And this is going to do good damage. No more shields on their end, or for us either. And we're able to get to another Dragon Claw, and at this point, we're looking great. The Swampert's so low, we're just going to simply be able to Dragon Breath it down and take the win with the Giratina. And we're able to maneuver around the Clefable and as well as the Articuno. So this team is, yes, weak to those, but at the same time, we're able to combat it if you do play it right. But I mean, if I have a lead of a Clefable, I'm probably not going to be looking too good. I'm going to swap and they're going to probably counter us. And then from there, it's just, you know, they're going to be in control of the game. So we're going to be going into Cresselia, another Swampert. My goodness, let's go everywhere with the Swamperts. They're going to be bringing in the Venusaur. We're going to go straight with Future Sight here. And they're actually going to be shielding it up. Let's see, I'm going to decide to shield this up as well. We want to get off another Future Sight to burn both shields, or just do a lot of damage to that Venusaur here. And there we go, fantastic. Swapping into our Giratina to absorb any sort of charge move. Perfect, because both grass and poison types are not going to be very effective. They're going to be bringing in their own Giratina, but at this point we do have energy built up to go for a Dragon Claw to kind of even out the playing field for both of the Giratinas. But they're going to be able to get off a Dragon Claw as well, bringing us a little bit lower. Let's see if I decide to use my shield here. I want to get off one more Dragon Claw, and yes, I do. And let's see if they commit to their shield. This is going to take it out. Fantastic. They have one shield left. They have that Swampert. We're going to be able to get to another Dragon Claw here. And I suppose they can farm us down. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Cresselia to absorb any sort of charge move. Looks like they went for that Hydro Cannon immediately here. And we're not able to get to our charge, but that's okay. The thing is, we made them expend all of their energy at this point. We're going to go ahead and go in here with Obstagoon to see if we can raise our attack. Night Slash, they're using that last shield here. And we are completely safe. Earthquake cannot take us out. Hydro Cannon cannot take us out. Let's see how this works out. Look at how it's able to just boss through that Hydro Cannon there. Obstagoon, fantastic, guys. And we're able to take the win. Looking great. All right, moving it on to the last battle, I do believe, out of the 5. Getting ready for a swap into the Cresselia, and yet again another Swamper. Man, oh man, the algorithm just loves putting me up against those right now, and they're going to be going into their Muck, something we've seen a couple of times already throughout these battles. Going to go ahead and let that Dark Pulse go through, and just really hope that we get the attack debuff, and we don't, unfortunately, but that's alright. We'll be able to go in here with the Obstagoon. Definitely not going to go in here with Giratina, right? I'm going to preserve that for the end, and just hope they don't have a Charm User in the back. And they're going to be using that shield there. Perfect. Almost able to get to another one. We're going to go ahead and let this go through. They are using their energy, which is perfectly fine here. And going in with the Obstagoon, farming a little bit extra. And we're going to be going for Cross Chop this time. And not that much damage, as you can see here. It's almost feel like going for Night Slash to get the boost to make the counter stronger is going to be a little bit worth it at this point. I'm going to maybe look into changing Cross Chop, honestly, with you guys. It's not like it's horrible, but I feel like Gunk Shot might be a little better. I don't know. Yeah, anyways, they're going into Poliwrath. We're going to be going for the Dragon Claw, doing good damage. We're expecting a nice punch here, but we've played this battle many times before, being on the other end with the Poliwrath. And we know that the Giratina is still going to be able to hold its own, especially with the Dragon Breath. And I like running Dragon Breath on my Giratina. I just feel like it's a little bit better. Not able to gain energy as fast, but it's just going to be able to rip and tear into your opponent while you're just tanking those hits over here. So we're going to be using a shield now. We want to preserve it. Unfortunately, we had a tie, and I hit my thing. I could have farmed it down, so a little bit of a waste. So we didn't hit any bubbles, so we can gain more energy. Swapping into our Obstagoon immediately, and check this out. We're able to tank that and get off a charge move. That was big there. If we weren't able to, I think we could have we should have maybe lost this. And we're able to get to another charge move and looking fantastic. Holding on by a thread here and taking the win with the Obstagoon. So that is going to be all 5 battles for this set, and we were able to win all of them. This is going to bring our score up quite significantly here, and we're looking great. So let's go ahead and talk about this one more time. Is it worth investing? Well, you just saw. Absolutely, but you have to be careful for fighting types as well as charm users. Otherwise, you're going to be in a pretty big jam. So as far as the moves that you want, definitely Night Slash, and then Cross Chop is going to be your best bet, and then counter for the quick move. You can go with Lick if you have some sort of strategy behind it, because that is going to be great up against Cresselias as well as Giratinas. So yeah, it's, going to charge a little bit slower, but it also is going to be doing a lot of damage. And not only that, but it's just going to be fun to use Lick on an Obstagoon with that tongue sticking out of its mouth. Alright, so we got Simmons over here, and that is what I named mine. Alright, so up against this Snorlax, this is going to be an extra bonus battle here. And getting off those body slams, let's see if we can get off one more Moonblast. Great. Are they going to use a shield on it? And they don't. They let it go down. Still 2 shields on both ends. So going to be going back in here with the Muck. And I'm pretty sure they want to farm down at this point. So let's see if we can get that attack to drop. And we don't. So not looking too great, because at this point, if I would have swapped, they would have countered me. So it's better to just let them go down and build up that energy. Go in here with Obstagoon and just bite the bullet. All right. And we're expecting a Sludge Wave. So yeah, let's go ahead and shield that up. That would have done a decent amount of damage. And they're going to be swapping into their Swampert. So yeah, getting off a Hydro Cannon. Going to go ahead and let that go through and going into our Giratina. And then shielding up the Earthquake correctly here. So fantastic. They still have a shield left. So let's see what we can do. Bringing them fairly low. They're going to be getting off. I expect a Hydro Cannon at this point. An Earthquake would have been a little ridiculous and broken if they're able to do that. So bringing back in the Muck. So we're just going to be going for Dragon Claw. They have one more shield, getting a little bit brave. They're saving it for the Obstagoon, I'm assuming here. Getting off Dark Pulse, and we're going to be swapping back into our Obstagoon and just going for the Cross Chop at this point and expecting them to use a shield. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go and bringing you some more battles with these new Gen 8 Galarian Pokemon. Thanks for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.